Today in this video, we will be learning about casino contract with randomness. We will deploy this contract and interact with it. Let's say in the previous video, we have created the random contract. Now let's create the casino contract where we will create mappings for actually storing the addresses of people who bought the tickets. First, we will be using 0.5.0 of Solidity. Let's create three private variables. One with the start time or date, then the buy period, then comes the verify period, and then check period. For now, let's keep buy period as 1000, then verify period and check period as 100. Now that we created three private variables for buy, check, and verify, let's create the mapping for actually storing the addresses to the ticket IDs and one for winning addresses. Here we have created two mappings, one for the tickets for storing the tickets actually with respect to the addresses, and then another mapping for storing the addresses with respect to UN, which is for winning people. Now let's create two addresses, address list or array. One is for the entries and another one is for verified people. Then comes another three variables, one for winner seed to actually find the random winner, then a boolean value just to make sure whether the winner is picked or not. If it is picked, we shouldn't be actually selling tickets, right? This is the third one. The third one is the actual winner. Here, now that we created all the variables which we need and the mappings and the arrays of addresses for entries and verified, now let's create a constructor. The start will be the timestamp of the actual block. So let's put the block's timestamp into the start variable. Here what I'm pasting from my previous contract is not necessary, but we can always look into it. Since this will be going in a public blockchain, I'm expecting this to not be in any contract when you're actually creating a gambling application for real world. After the constructor, we can create a function which is unsafe entry with the input parameters number and salt for generating hash. This returns the buy ticket with the generate hash with the input parameters number and salt. Once we generate the hash with this function, we can create or we can store the hash. Then comes a function to buy the ticket. We can buy the ticket using the hash which we generated previously. The other two functions are verify ticket, check winner. Check winner is nothing but to see whether the winner has been actually awarded or not. The final one is the winner can claim the amount. Here these functions are functions which actually shouldn't be open to people who are actually buying the tickets or entering into the competition. One drawback in a public blockchain is this. Everything will be public and anyone can actually get to know about the functions which we used in our contract. In the program, they can always try to decrypt the math. Thus, we need to be aware of this and take precautions. In the next video, I will be explaining the final front-end part. We will be going through the previous decentralized applications front-end and see how we can use the functions in our casinos contract in the front-end of the DApp, which we created previously. This will be the final video in the section and as well the course.